Every grain of sugar in your kitchen starts its life here, in fields like these.
This tall grass, called sugarcane, is packed with sweet juice hidden beneath its tough skin. Farmers and field workers are the first link in a long chain that ends on your table.
In many regions, powerful harvesters cut and load tons of sugarcane every hour. From the field, the race begins. The cane must reach the factory quickly before its sugar content starts to fall. Truck after truck heads toward a single destination, the cane sugar factory. Behind these walls, raw cane is transformed into pure, sparkling crystals.
This is the hidden world inside a modern cane sugar factory.
The simple spoon of sugar you use every day has a complex story. Let's see how it is made. In this documentary, we will follow sugarcane from the farm to the final crystal, step by step. Sugarcane grows best in warm, sunny climates with plenty of rain. Deep roots in fertile soil help the plant store energy in the form of sugar. Experienced farmers know when the cane is ready, just by looking, touching, and tasting. Inside, the cane is full of fibers and sweet juice rich in sucrose. Once harvested, the cane is gathered in bundles and prepared for transport. Time matters. The longer the delay, the more sugar the cane can lose. Each truck carries many tons of potential sugar. From field to factory, the journey is carefully planned to protect that sweetness. At the entrance, each load is weighed and registered before it enters the plant. Samples are taken to test sugar content and quality. In the lab, the sweetness is measured using precise instruments. Brix values show how much dissolved sugar is present in the juice. If the load passes inspection, the truck is cleared to unload. A giant hydraulic platform tilts the truck, spilling the cane into the system. From here, the raw material enters the mechanical heart of the factory. The first step is to remove dirt, dust, and leaves from the cane. High-pressure water jets wash away soil and surface impurities. As it flows through the trough, heavier dirt sinks while the cane moves on. A rotating drum gives the cane a final rinse before cutting. Next, powerful knives chop the long stalks into smaller pieces. Each cut opens up more of the juicy interior. This makes the cane easier to handle and prepares it for crushing. A shredder then rips the cane into fibers, increasing the surface area. This shredded cane is now ready to give up its juice.
Operators monitor every step on digital screens, adjusting speeds and feed rates.
Safety is critical inside these noisy, high-powered machines.
After washing, cutting, and shredding, the cane moves into the core of the process. Workers keep a close eye on the feed, making sure the cane enters the mills smoothly. Here begins the intense mechanical work of extracting the sugar-rich juice. Every fiber will be squeezed to release as much juice as possible. A modern plant uses multiple mills in a row, each taking a little more juice than the last. The shredded cane passes between these steel rollers under tremendous pressure. This is raw cane juice, freshly squeezed and full of natural sugar and impurities. What remains is bagasse, a dry pulp that still has an important use. From a single plant, the factory now has two streams, sweet juice and fibrous fuel. The raw juice must now be cleaned, clarified, and concentrated. Carefully controlled amounts of lime and other agents are added to help remove impurities. The juice is gently heated to trigger chemical reactions and coagulate unwanted materials. Inside tall clarifier tanks, heavier particles settle to the bottom. Suspended solids sink, leaving clearer juice at the top and muddy sludge below. The clarified juice overflows into channels that lead to the next stage. The muddy residue is removed and later processed to recover any remaining sugar. Rotary filters help squeeze out extra juice from the mud before it is discarded. Now the juice is clearer, but still mostly water. It needs to be concentrated.
Evaporators use steam and clever design to boil off water efficiently.
Steam from boilers powers the evaporation process under controlled pressure.
As the juice boils, water escapes as vapor, leaving behind a thicker syrup.
The condensed steam is reused, making the system more energy efficient.
Technicians check the syrup regularly to ensure it has the right concentration. High Brix values mean the syrup is ready for crystallization. Crystallization happens in large vacuum pans, where pressure is reduced.
Lower pressure allows boiling at lower temperatures, protecting the sugar.
In this thick mixture, tiny sugar crystals begin to form and grow. Small seed crystals are added to guide the growth of larger, uniform crystals. Operators watch the mixture carefully through windows and instruments. When the crystals reach the right size, the thick mixture is discharged. Agitators keep the mixture uniform before the final separation.
In the centrifuge room, sugar crystals are separated from the remaining syrup.
The thick mass enters a perforated spinning basket at high speed. Centrifugal force pushes the syrup out through tiny holes, leaving crystals behind. The darker, concentrated syrup that remains is called molasses. A gentle wash removes any remaining syrup and color from the crystals.
When the cycle ends, a ring of clean, damp sugar lines the inner wall.
At this stage, the sugar is pure, but still slightly moist.
The crystals are discharged and move on to drying. Molasses is collected separately and later used for animal feed, fermentation, or other products.
Meanwhile, dried bagasse is burned in boilers to generate steam and power for the plant.
This makes many sugar factories partially self-sufficient in energy.
Evaporation, crystallization, and centrifugation work together in a continuous cycle.
Operators constantly adjust flow rates to keep product quality stable.
Crystal size must be uniform so the sugar dissolves and handles predictably.
Different process settings produce raw, refined, or specialty sugars. Modern factories link all stages through digital control systems.
After separation, the last major step is to dry and cool the sugar.
A rotating drum dryer gently removes the remaining moisture. As the drum turns, warm air passes through the sugar, drying every grain.
Cooling conveyors bring the sugar back to room temperature.
Screens separate the sugar into different grades, depending on crystal size.
High-speed bagging machines fill large sacks for industrial customers.
Each bag is sewn or sealed to protect the sugar from moisture and contamination.
Robots stack the heavy bags into stable piles for easy loading and storage.
Smaller packs are produced for supermarkets and household use.
Random checks make sure every pack has the right weight and a perfect seal.
On the shelf, it looks simple, just another everyday product.
But behind each spoonful lies an entire industry of fields, machines, and people.
Quality control also means checking for microbes and contaminants. Pure sugar crystals are chemically simple, but any impurity can affect taste and safety.
Metal detectors check that no stray metal particles enter the final product.
Strict hygiene rules protect the product as well as the workers.
Used water and effluents are treated before being released or reused.
Modern plants invest in emission control to reduce their environmental footprint. Modern plants invest in emission control to reduce their environmental footprint. Bagasse is reused as fuel, reducing the need for external energy sources.
For many farmers, sugarcane provides a vital source of income each season. From tropical fields, cane sugar travels across continents to reach global markets.
Sugar is a powerful ingredient, best enjoyed in balance and moderation.
Our journey ends where it began, among the rustling leaves of the sugarcane.
Between these two forms lies a complex chain of science, engineering, and human effort.
Every pump, pipe, and roller plays a role in turning plants into product.
At the end of the day, it is people who keep the entire system running.
The next time you see sugar flow like this, you will know the story behind every grain.
From fresh cane to pure crystals, each step is a precise and carefully controlled process.
Hidden behind factory walls,
This transformation continues day and night, season after season.
If you enjoyed this inside look at sugar production, explore more stories of how everyday products are made and share this journey with others.